Hello, beautiful soul family. It's Breanne here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to Readings with Breanne. I had a few requests to do a tarot card reading on Germany. So I was just spending a few minutes to kind of see what energies were coming out because I believe they have an election coming up in February here. You guys, first of all, I definitely have to say here, this is just an energy report. This is what I'm getting from my perspective. So please do use your own discernment. And if it doesn't resonate, it's okay. You don't have to take this info. But I also am not extremely versed when it comes to politics. So I had to do a little bit of Googling in terms of, I wasn't aware of there was a German election coming up. And Germany came out of my crystal ball when I was doing my February report, but it was kind of just a surface level image that I seen, some kind of importance of Germany, which has now led me to look at Germany for you guys. So I have pulled up here. It looks like the elections are set for February 23rd of this year. And kind of pulling up the parties as well to see kind of right now what I'm looking at in terms of this article online is the CDU has majority of the seats at the moment, then followed by the AFD, the far right, and then the SPD. Now, again, I've kind of looked into just a little bit of the political parties just to see the energies, because before I kind of even looked that up, I was consistently getting this name Philip when I was trying to tune into Germany and the upcoming elections. And I was wondering if there was maybe let's say, politician by the name of Philip or one that was running in one of those parties, which I did not find. So you guys have to let me know, again, if there's some main politician or someone in the picture by the name of Philip, because I feel like that does have some significant importance. I heard the name Philip multiple times, which was interesting, but I can't really at the moment connect why I was getting that name. Maybe it was just an orb that was coming in and there was a spirit trying to connect, because I've been feeling a lot of orbs around and spirits around lately as well. So it's interesting. But I have pulled some tarot cards. I'm going to spend a moment to look into the crystal ball and see, there's something really interesting that's happening, because when I pulled the tarot as well, I was kind of looking offline just at some of the energies behind the parties and who's coming up on top, and who's going to be the next leader here. And I'm not getting a solid answer for any of the individuals that were coming up, which is really interesting. I think there was some talks about Elon Musk. Again, I didn't do a whole lot of digging before I came on, but I've seen Elon Musk or something to do with him promoting the far right. And I pulled actually tarot. I'm going to do this again with you guys as well, but just for my curiosity, I was pulling offline, and I got the far right a lot of positive movement, like they're being boosted up in terms of like getting up there, but I don't see them winning. Okay, I got a 10 of wands in the outcome, so I don't see the AFD winning. However, then I looked into Frederick, the CDU, and it was very much, I had the 2 of swords, I had the 2 of pentacles. It was very on the fence. So I thought that was interesting. I'm like, okay, well, it could be between the CDU and the far right. I think right now those are the 2 poles that are leading. But I even pulled on Olaf, which is, I believe, the current leader. And it's interesting because something came up when I was looking into this. Olaf, I was asking what is the momentum of Olaf, and he's not going to be around. Like, I don't see him. I almost don't know if there's something happening to him, if this is his health or there's a certain kind of accident. But we have the 8 of cups, and I had the hermit as well when I pulled on the SPD, and specifically Olaf, which I found really interesting. So I don't see him in the picture for much longer. But we're going to kind of get into it. I'm going to take a look at the crystal ball and see what energies I can get. It may not be related to the elections or February specifically. I'm just going to see what messages are coming out. And then we'll kind of go over the energy of the tarot that I've pulled as well. Now, what I find really interesting though here too with the tarot cards is I was looking into Germany when I pulled this and the elections, and if we see the German people, we have this 5 of cups. This is so much despair, so much sadness, so much loss, and just an overall, the people feeling completely in like desperation. There's anger there, there's fear, there's loss of how things have turned out with their country. But you guys, I see such a beautiful turn here in terms of justice being served. I see this so strongly, the fact that we have the Star and the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm gonna take a moment to see what I'm getting here, what's going on with the crystal ball, and we'll kind of dissect this a little bit more and ask some specific questions. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. I don't know if this is I don't know if this is alluding to the division of the people here, but I am seeing two different scenes. It's kind of like a split screen, which is interesting. I do see, well, okay, I don't think this is a premonition, because I have seen this happening now, but more and more people banding together in terms of standing up. This could be protest people coming together, standing up for themselves as well. And I believe that is happening now, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I didn't look extensively, unless that was a different country that I was seeing that video of, but I did see something about masses of people coming together and protesting. And I do see that in the crystal ball. I see that continuing. Now, what's interesting though is it does look very cold, very dark, just like this card, you guys. This is a deep darkness looming over, I guess you can say, Germany. And I'm getting cold right now thinking about it. So this could represent the actual, weather and that sort of thing is going to be huge. It's cold, it's dark. So that could be also with this Five of Cups representing the German people here. It's the sense of just being in darkness, and that could actually be disruptions as well, because we even have the Two of Swords with her blindfold on, and the Star. The Star is sometimes technology, right? I'm getting a big technology for this card, so we'll go into that more depending on what I can get from the crystal ball. But with this energy, I wouldn't be surprised to say, it would be absolutely a recommendation to make sure you guys have, just a bit of, let's say, extra food on hand, some warm blankets, because it feels like there's going to be a period where it's really cold and really dark. And I'm wondering if these split screens and what I'm seeing with this Five of Cups is about potential technology going down, going out. There's like an outage here where they're in the dark, because I'm seeing so much darkness, and when I'm getting cold, it's like the electricity technology is not going to be working if the power is out. So I strongly want to say, this is just an energy report, but I could recommend to just, have some extra, safety supplies or emergency supplies at home. Okay. Okay, let's see what else here. Oh, there was something that I seen really fast. I'm going to see if I can, it was to do with the plane. I don't know if this is a plane crash, but it's like the plane is having to go down here. So I don't know if there's some casualties with this, but it does look like it is quite, emergency landing to do with this plane in Germany. Or is this Germany? That's my intention, is to look into Germany. So again, you guys, just take what resonates. So let's see here. Now, I'm not sure exactly why I'm being shown this, but I'm seeing a very interesting looking, to me, this could be a mountain or a volcano. I may have to kind of revisit that, because it's not that I necessarily see it. I can't tell if it's erupting. It just has a very unique structure to it. So I'm going to actually do some Googling on some volcanoes to see if it's what I'm seeing in the crystal ball, and I'll have to come back to that one. But there could be some significance in Germany when it comes to maybe one of their volcanoes. Interesting. Or, okay, this is kind of interesting. Or is this a mountain? Because I'm seeing, this actually, you know what, you guys, this could be something coming out here. Because it's almost like I see this mountain volcano looking structure. And then underneath, there's almost like these, I don't know, caves or tunnels going underneath this mountain. Interesting. And it's like I just see them going down at like, and okay. Now there, yeah, it's almost like there could be actual discoveries about these tunnels that are, from what I can see, interesting. Maybe it's not about a volcano at all. Okay, I think I've clarified that then. Okay, let's see here. When you know what, I have the tarot kind of off to the side here, and I can't stop seeing this King of Swords. You guys, I know there's a lot of really tough energy, especially seeing Germany in this Five of Cups and being blindfolded right now. Like, nobody knows what's going on. Everyone's like on the edge, on the fence. It's like these energies are building and building and building, but there is going to be so much justice. This is, you know, sometimes this King of Swords is all about law enforcement, military. It feels like the way some of the people of Germany have been treated were absolutely unacceptable, and I feel like that is not even the right term. It's just they have been treated so poorly, some of them, and there is going to be justice. This is crimes, justice being served in the outcome. And I do see that energy in the ball. I'm not getting like I'm just feeling an energy of so much justice being served here. So, you know, things are going to be, lots of things are going to be coming to the surface when it comes to people that have abused their power and treated the people really poorly on a multitude of different levels here. Okay, I think I'm gonna pull some tarot here, and we're gonna ask some specific questions about the elections and see what's coming out, because I think that was the main question somebody was curious about, if I'm not mistaken. So overall, you know, the energy that I pulled is, yes, I do feel like Germany is going through a tough time, and we're going to probably continue to see some more tough energies and situations coming up over the next couple months here, but things are headed into a positive direction, okay? It's looking really beautiful there. Now, with the star as well, it just feels like so much, you know, the star is really relating to a lot of technology, and for some reason I don't always see the star as being you know, the star card equals technology, but for some reason in this spread, that's what I keep seeing. It's like this building on certain technologies that are going to absolutely benefit the people here. It's going to be, it feels like cost effective with this Seven of Pentacles. And it's going to be a celebration, something really exciting. And this is new. This doesn't feel like something hidden. This feels like a whole new thing that is coming out that is going to benefit the people. Now, I don't see this as being travel, but it's like technology potentially in the homes, in the family homes. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's pull some tarot on that, and we'll see kind of what else we can dig into when it comes to Germany. One thing I'm curious to see what's going to come out with you guys here when we pull on the election, but I'm almost wondering if there is going to be an increase in, let's say, military presence as well, when it comes to a new leader of Germany, because when I was looking into this earlier, I was not getting a solid answer of who's going to win the election. So I'm wondering if there's something a little bit unique that happens with the German elections coming up here in February. I mean, I guess we'll have to see. Let's pull some of the tarot and see if we can dissect this a little bit more. Of course, I think I'll probably incorporate a couple oracles as well. You know what's interesting though too? It's like in the crystal ball right now. I'm just going to take a minute here. It's like I'm seeing this big M in armor, and I'm just using that as an M in terms of military presence, because there could definitely be an increased military presence with that King of Swords we got, and the fact that I'm seeing this M in, it's like this armored, that's all I can kind of explain it as, a big M in like decked out in armor, which is interesting. But it's almost like there's this sense of, You know what's interesting on a side note as well? I just see a consistent, like with extraterrestrials, aliens, there is going to be more and more of that. And especially, I feel like sightings, and specifically in Germany, there's going to be quite a bit of these happening over the months ahead. There's a lot, like there's a lot of it, what looks like ships in the sky, and potential military also trailing behind it. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know if this is some kind of like maybe some kind of a cyber attack or something of that matter, but there could be like a false flag political situation that could also bring in more military. I guess I really want to say, you guys, use your discernment, because I just feel like there's so much false flags and agendas that are going to be popping up, because again, you guys, we are entering, I mean, we've said this so many times, but we are entering into a really beautiful period. And the thing is, the cabal, you know, the corrupt individuals, they don't have any cards left other than to put fear into us, because that's the only way they can control the masses, is through fear. And that's why you're going to see, I feel like 2020, the rest of 2025, well, I guess it just started, but the rest of 2025, you know, just being potentially a lot of false flag agendas happening here. But yes, I do potentially see an increase in military presence, but I'm not getting, like, I am feeling this energy of safety around the military. I don't get a more chaotic energy with the military here, if that makes sense. Let's see here. You know what's interesting though too? It's like in the crystal ball right now. I'm just gonna take a minute here. It's like I'm seeing this big M, and I'm just seeing so many ships in the sky. Like I feel a little bit excited about it. I'm not getting that it's a bad thing. And you know what's interesting? Before we seen that mountain, I seen something to do with underground tunnels as well. And it feels like there's these images of these almost like really tall beings that could be within the within these tunnels as well. So oh boy, this is interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the elections, but it's like all these other little things keep popping up. So all right, Spirit, we're looking to find out about the elections. Again, I may have to pull up some, you know, you guys will have to correct me along the way, because again, I'm not extremely knowledgeable with all these political parties. I didn't even realize Germany was having an election here in February. But all right, so it looks like we have a couple different parties here. As I'm looking on the internet right now, it has here projected number of seats won in the federal election. This is in 2025 by party. It is showing the CDU having majority of the seats, and then the AFD, and then the SPD, and so on. So let's take a look. And with all these protests and whatnot happening, I think there's some protests with the far right going on. I did pull on this earlier, not online, but I did not. It's like I do see them, you know, this could be because maybe Elon's, as far as I know, looking to endorse them, or he's very much involved with the AFD. But when I pulled on it, it was really positive momentum moving forward for that party, but then the outcome was showing that they did not win. So let's take a look and see what's going on. And again, something could be happening with Olaf, because I got that 8 of Cups and the Hermit, you guys. So I don't know. It seems like a very interesting time for Germany right now. Spirit, what do we have for the upcoming? Let's look at the upcoming elections in February. Let's ask, is Germany going to have an elections upcoming here? What does that look like? Is this something that will happen in Germany? What's the election day look like? Let's fast forward to, what is it, February 23rd? Again, you guys will have to comment below if I got this info wrong, sorry. I believe February 23rd, will the elections in Germany be happening? Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. 3 of Swords. We have, see, you guys, there's something with extraterrestrial, especially in Germany. I mean, this is happening all over the world, the drones, but I think Germany is going to see a huge presence of extraterrestrial. No, it does look like the elections will move forward. Let me get my trusty old cheddar here. Block out some light here for you guys. Okay, it does look, I mean, we have the Three of Swords when we're looking at the elections, but this could just be some kind of an incident happening. I don't know exactly what's happening, sorry guys, but there is a tough energy happening during the elections, but it looks like they're still moving forward from what I can see, the Star and the Magician. So this is a much needed change for Germany, and I don't get a whole lot of military presence. Honestly, there's no military energy out here for me anyway, indicating that the military is going to be, you know, out in full force come February 23rd. Can I get an oracle here for the energy of the elections? Oh, we have the prayer. The prayer and the kiss. Back of the deck is the Orphan as well. I think this is relating to Olaf. I don't know if he's going to be around. I don't know if something's happening to him, like specifically something happening to him, if there's an incident. But we got that Orphan card as well, so it's kind of interesting. And there is a change in hands when we have, look at this, it's really this is actually quite positive though, you guys. If we look at this, the Magician, on one side of the Magician we have the Devil, on the other side we have a divine union, we have the Two of Cups, and we do have the Star, which is actually showing me, I'm really getting strongly on like the message for this is there are extraterrestrials, there are star family that are helping assist along some of these tough situations that we're having to go through. So again, like I said, there's a lot of dark energies that they don't care. They're kicking and screaming, and guess what? They're losing. So the thing is that all they can do is push propaganda, push fear, and spread as much fear to get certain people down into that lower vibrational energy, and that's all they have left, you guys. So this is a battle. This is a spiritual battle as well. And when we look at Germany and this energy, the fact that we do have the Magician here and the outcome with the Star as the situation does show is going to turn for a positive. There is a positive turning point here for Germany, but the Nine of Wands is showing that it's going to be a battle. It is going to be a battle, and there's going to be a lot of defeated energy. So I mean, hang in there, guys. You know, spread so much love, and then also know that, you know, you guys can also look at your perspective at your inner world as well. You know, the outer world is extremely crazy and chaotic, but if your inner world, if you're at peace with your inner world, things are going to flow much lighter for you, okay, even through difficult situations. So let's pull on specifically some of the political parties, and then we'll kind of go from there. All right, let's take a look at what the tarot has to say when it comes to the momentum moving forward for the AFD. Let's look at the far right. When I pulled for this earlier, I was getting them, you know, gaining quite a bit of momentum, but my outcome was the Ten of Wands, showing that they're not going to win, is what I seen in the tarot. But let's ask the tarot again and see what energies are coming up for the momentum of the AFD. Chariot, Seven of Swords, Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, walking away, King of Pentacles, Page, and the Knight. And we have the Hermit on the back of the deck. You know what this actually looks like to me, guys? It almost looks like an attempt, like the energy of them. We got Nine of Wands in reverse, the refusing to give up, and the attempt to manipulate the system here in hopes to win. We have the Eight of Cups, and we do have the Hermit on the back of the deck, so I don't see them winning, but there's something sneaky going on here to try to flip the tables, which is interesting. So that is what the tarot has to say about the AFD. I'm gonna try to, let me pull a couple more cards on this. What's the energy of the AFD, Spirit? I have to say, originally when I was getting this energy, I'm like, I don't see them winning. They had a really strong momentum going in the situation and the present when I pulled before off camera. And the energy that we've got now does show, like, we've got that Seven of Swords. This is sometimes manipulation, but also strategy. I don't necessarily see them backing down. I see them being, you know, moving forward and trying to be strong with winning or gaining certain polls. Or seats or votes or whatever it is. But I think a lot of Germans are also, from my knowledge, again, I could be wrong, but are they on the streets protesting against the far right now? And when I look at that King of Pentacles with the outcome, and we have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands, it's almost like, okay, like there's like, yes, they're walking away in terms of, I don't think that they're winning, but at the same time, and we have the Hermit here, okay? So the Hermit, but the King of Pentacles in the outcome is sometimes being supported. So I just wanted to pull some, let's see what, see, look at this. We have partnerships and alliances. So it's like, even though I don't see them winning, there's some kind of deal being done. I don't know what this looks like, but we even have power on the back, which is interesting. I'm going to pull one more set of cards for the far right, and then we'll move to some of the other parties and look at the energy. We can compare between them. What is the momentum moving forward, Spirit, for the far right when it comes to the 2025 elections for Germany? Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, King of Cups, Two of Swords, Page of Wands, Justice as well, Seven of Pentacles. So things aren't absolutely working out in their favor. There's, again, this is competition, this is consistent conflict. But at the same time, you guys, the outcome, I really wanted to mainly see what was coming out over this King and the Two of Swords sitting on the fence. It's almost like they're partnering up here. Partnering up, Seven of Pentacles, growing something here. Early stages of partnering up with something, with someone. Maybe one of the other parties, like the other political parties. I don't know, you guys. You'll have to let me know what you think. Okay, let's keep pulling on. Okay, so we've looked at the energy of the far right with the upcoming elections. It does look like they gained some momentum and movement, but I don't necessarily see them ending with taking the lead here. There's something about them with the Hermit taking the back seat a bit. Let's see what's going on with the CDU. They've got a majority of the seats right now. I'm filming this. It's still January. It's the 30th today. What does this look like, Spirit, for the momentum moving forward for the CDU? Frederick, I believe. Is that his name? Frederick? Yes, Chancellor. We got Frederick Merz. The Democrats, Christian Democrats. What do we have for the momentum moving forward with the CDU, Spirit? The Magician. Page of Wands. Interesting, because that came out over the alliance. It's almost like the energy of some new talks about, do the parties work together? I don't know, it's Eight of Cups. Okay, we have Eight of Cups. The Chariot, you know, this is a lot of exact same energy we got from Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. This is a big yes for me for what I'm getting at the moment. Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Wow. Well, wherever this is headed, look at back of the deck is the Lovers, you guys. Please know, this is all politics. It's all politicians. These are not usually my favorite readings to do. But I do see on another level, I see things really entering into a nice energy for Germany. But there is going to be some muffling up here. There's going to be some interesting energies. We have the magician in reverse. Again, sometimes this is manipulation moving forward. I do see the 10 of Pentacles is a really good outcome for the CDU actually winning this. Especially with the 10 of Cups. 7 of Wands is interesting, and what's really drawing my attention is the fact that we had some of this energy when we pulled on the far right, which makes me think, is this the early stages of maybe other parties working together? I don't know. You guys will have to let me know what you think. But that's interesting that we had this over that past the AFD, plus we have a lot of those cards that came out for them. So I have to say, when looking at the CDU, yes, it does have quite a bit of potential for them coming out on top. When I pulled this earlier, I was getting a lot about the 2 of Pentacles. I think I had the 2 of Pentacles for sure, and I think I had the 2 of Swords, and this is kind of sitting on that fence as well. So a lot of shifts and changes happening right now on the whole political forefront. Let me pull one more time here. I guess we can pull for here too. Can I get another energy report? What do we have with, let's see, the CDU spirit when it comes to the CDU and the upcoming elections? What's the energy of the CDU coming out on top? Rejoice in celebrations. Do you know what else that is? That's that 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is working with another party. I think the CDU, from what I can see with this tarot reading, Frederick is taking the lead. Okay. Frederick is taking the lead. I don't think I even need to pull more cards on that, but let's pull a couple more. And confirm if we're getting a similar energy. What's the energy of the CDU? Frederick coming out with the majority of the votes for the February 23rd election, spirit. He's currently taking the lead right now. Working hard. He's got that strength, you guys. The Chariot again. So I have to say there is a big yes in that energy with the CDU, let's say, winning the votes here, okay? So that's what I have for you there. Let me just clean this up. I wanted to pull one more tarot spread, maybe 2 more. On one of the questions is going to be about the current leader, Olaf, because I was getting quite a heavy energy with him. So I just wanted to see what's the current energy of, okay, well, let's just look at the current energy of the leader, Chancellor Olaf, at this moment. What's the momentum and energy of Olaf, spirit? The Hermit, that came out for him before. With the Magician. Yeah, he's not going to be around for much longer. I'm not getting as heavy of an energy as before in terms of the 8 of Cups, but he is coming up as the Hermit, and the outcome of that is, you know, it's like he's packing his bags is what it looks like. So I feel like he's still kind of, the past energy, I don't think he, you know, you guys will have to let me know what you guys think about him as a leader, but I don't get a good energy from this. That's a lot of lies, a lot of manipulation, deceit. I'm not a fan of his energy here, but with the Magician as well, that could also be yet again more manipulation. So I do see him kind of being ushered out and no longer in the picture when it comes to the leader of Germany. So anyway, I was just curious to see what was coming out there. I'm not sure if something, you know, is happening to him or if there's some kind of an incident, but it feels like he's not going to be in the picture much longer from what I can see. All right, let's pull a final spread for you guys here. Let's say, okay, the CDU, we've got Frederick coming up as maybe the new leader. How does that look, you know, for the people again? Well, how good of a job is he going to do with working with the people? Like, is it going to be a positive energy? Let's take a look and see what the tarot is saying. I have consistently got good energy for for Germany moving forward in the future here. So let's see, what's the energy of Frederick's leadership? What's the energy of Frederick's leadership moving forward? 8 of Wands. That's the elections coming up here. There's a reset. It's a whole new reset, you guys. This is being reset, rebooted. Yep. So it does feel like it is going to bring a whole new reset, a whole new energy, you guys. Walking away from those old systems, okay? There's going to be a lot of that instability that's been around for quite some time, and things that do look like they're headed towards more of a positive direction here, okay? So, I mean, I can't speak for the politicians. I do think they're politicians, you know, but just looking at the overall energies with certain leaderships coming out in the future and what that looks like for Germany, it's regardless, it looks like something positive here. And the fact that we have the 4 of Swords is showing a big reset in my opinion, from what I'm seeing in the energies. Sometimes the 4 of Swords could be a little bit of an exhaustion, but it does feel like Germany is exhausted, and there's just, the times are turning. The rest of the energy is really positive. We do have a youthful energy in terms of new inspirations, new ideas coming out, and the fact that we have the Queen of Cups in the outcome is really positive. This is not somebody that is greedy and money hungry. This is somebody that is, you know, working with that emotional fulfillment for the people as well. So you guys will have to let me know what you think, but I think I'll end it there. I wanted to say thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey and this tarot reading. I would love to hear your guys' feedback and anything you guys have to say for this reading. And until next time, lovely soul family, bye for now.